Welcome back, everybody, and good morning. Yesterday was a big day for America because stimulus has finally passed in Congress, right? The House and the Senate finally agreed on something to pass the American Rescue Plan, okay? Now, the original bill that was sent over from the House, that was kind of voted down, but they revised it, rewrote it in the Senate, and sent it back over to the House. That was voted on yesterday, and it passed, okay? Next steps, the president's desk. Great stuff. We're going to have all that update for you and more. Today is March the 11th. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're getting closer to Friday, getting closer to the end of the week. I know you guys are feeling it. This is your daily stimulus report on your first, second, and your third stimulus check. We're going to talk about the third one right there, okay? And we're going to talk some things around PPP and EIDL, what's inside the bill, some clarity. We're going to get you all your updates, mostly focusing on stimulus, PPP, and EIDL. We also have other videos where we talk about building wealth strategies and financial education. You can catch those as they come out. Let's get you caught up on stimulus. Big day. Welcome back, everybody. I am Edward Bilder. To all my loyal subscribers out there, welcome back for another video. And if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome. Consider becoming a subscriber. Remember to do your part, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, it really helps out the channel if you hit the old like button because YouTube recommends this video to more and more people. So help out the channel. You're actually helping out yourself too, okay? Because when we hit 20,000 subscribers, if you comment down below and you're a subscriber, I'm picking a lucky comment at 20,000 subscribers to send $500 to. I just did this like Saturday. Helped out a family in need. Picked a random subscriber who commented, and boy, they were super grateful. So I'm going to do it again at 20,000, sending out $500. You can join us on other videos where we talk building wealth strategies through passive income, royalties, real estate, and the stock market, okay? We'll let you know as those videos come out. Yesterday was a huge day for America, okay? Because the American Rescue Plan has passed, finally, right? Amazing. It's amazing when Congress, Senate and House get together. It's like they make things happen. I don't know. I can't understand it, right? So what's happening next, okay? The president wants to make a big to-do out of this, and he's waiting until Friday to sign the bill. I don't understand why. You guys probably don't understand why either. But he wants to wait till Friday. He wants to make it a big thing. So Friday's the day. He's going to put it on the air and sign this bill. And then next week, end of next week probably, you're going to start to see stimulus checks electronically rolling in your direction. And then probably like another 2 to 3 weeks after that, all of the paper checks and debit cards will start to go out. Now, they made all these new corrections to prevent fraud, so all the debit card systems, it's all kind of changed here. We'll get you all the updates so you don't miss out on anything, okay? The vote came in yesterday looking like this. 220 Democrats voted yes, yay, and 211 voted nay. 210 were Republicans, and 1 Democrat voted nay. We're trying to figure out who that was. I watched it, but I didn't catch who voted nay. It was kind of in the background too much, right? Let's get you guys caught up on stimulus. We're going to cover some of the basic items, okay? And then we're going to also talk about PPP and EIDL, new things in the bill, okay? So you're going to want to hear it. Okay, I'm going to cover the main event, the main meat inside the stimulus package that everybody really cares about, okay? $1,400 stimulus checks is the number, $1,400, and it will go to single filers, everybody $75,000 or below, and it will completely end at $80,000. It'll start to get less and less as you go from $75,000 to $80,000. $150,000 for filing joint or less, right? And it's going to go to an end at $160,000. Head of household will be at $112,000, $500, and it ends at $120,000. It just gets less and less. Now you take that $1,400 and you multiply it by the number of dependents that the filer submits. So that is your children, that is your children in college, that is your adult dependents, anybody that's on your taxes as an SSN. No ITINs on this one. SSN, if they're on your taxes, multiply that by 1,400, and that's everybody who's getting a stimulus check. There is also pretty great stuff in here following the same cutoffs, okay? Child tax credits, recurring payments. $250 a month for children 6 to 17, $300 a month for all children under 6. Pretty cool. There's reimbursements for child care. This is if you have child care or adult care. $4,000 reimbursement if you spend $8,000 throughout the year if you have one child, and $8,000 if you spend up to $16,000 if you have more than one child throughout the year, okay? Basically, it's 50% of whatever you spent. If you spent only $3,000, you're only going to get $1,500 and vice versa, right? for one child, or if you had maybe spent $6,000 on 2 children, you're only going to get $3,000, 50% of that. Unemployment insurance is included, $300 a week from March 15th to September 6th. Okay. PPP, very small amount, $7 billion. Okay, we're going to talk more about PPP coming up, so stay with us. And EIDL is included, $15 billion. We're going to break down for you what that is inside, who is actually going to get the $5,000 supplemental grants, and who is going to get the balance of the $10,000. We got all that we're going to cover here closer to the end of the video. What is not included, okay, what was not included, talked about a lot, talked about on the campaign road, right, on the campaign trail. No hazard pay, no $200 boost to SSI, and no student loan forgiveness, okay? Now, it will be tax-free if you get something forgiven for student loans, but no forgiveness. I think it was supposed to be like $10,000 for forgiveness. Something else that came out that's rather interesting, the first $10,200 of unemployment for 2020 will not be taxed, okay? So don't rush out right now and amend this, all right? Just wait patiently because the IRS has to update all the tax code, and they're going to make this simplified so that there's not millions of applicants coming through with amendment processes, okay? So just stay patient, and we'll get you an update on that. Let's get into PPP.
Rules have changed for Schedule C filers to now start using their gross income instead of their net income. This really opens up the eligibility for many people out there, especially those in like the driving industries who take their mileage deductions and make that net go really small, okay, so that they have to pay less taxes, less burden. And so this is fantastic news because now you can use your gross income. Truck drivers, right? You guys are loving this right now, okay? Everybody out there in the Uber world, Lyft world, Instacart, driving vehicles, right? If you guys are sole proprietors, independent contractors, filing Schedule Cs, use your gross income now. Now, the new bill is bringing $7.25 billion to the program, and it is expanding it to more nonprofits, okay? This is not a lot of money, right? $7.25 billion is like, it's like throwing a quarter at the, it's like throwing a quarter at the program here, because considering so far it's been like $800 billion that have gone into the program now 3 times. That $7 billion is not a lot of money. We talk about a lot of that information on the channel. You can check out many of our videos all around PPP, and drop us a comment. Let us know if you guys are in PPP Draw 1, PPP Draw 2, where you were funded, if you were funded, and if you were able to use gross income, so we could track some data for all of our viewers here. So the big message here is don't wait to get funded, because that $7 billion is not a lot of money, okay? We have some videos that you can walk through, 4 steps to get this done. And we're about 40% left on what's from the current Relief Act, okay? So the money is going down, right? So don't wait, get out there and get this done. If you haven't already done so, you can support the channel by hitting that old like button, okay? Every time you hit the like button, YouTube recommends this video to more and more people, and we need to spread the message. You could also share this video on your Facebook and Twitter and help us spread it that way. I thank you guys so much. We're gonna talk now about the $15 billion that the Senate bill is sending towards Targeted Advanced Grants, EIDL program, okay? It is different, yes, different from the House bill, and we're gonna break that down for you right now. The original House bill was sending $15 billion over, but they had all these days and mechanisms set into place, and I felt like this was just a collision course, right? Because it was designed to handle shortfalls, and then after 28 days and 42 days, it was gonna take like leftover money and just start moving it elsewhere, whether or not priorities 1 or 2 were satisfied, okay? And so that's been changed. The new Senate bill, I'm gonna break this down for you right here. There is $15 billion going. $10 billion will be reserved to handle the shortfalls, the balance of the $10,000 for everybody who applied prior to December 27th of 2020, to give them back the full balance of their $10,000 if they are in a low-income community, okay? You still have to follow the same rules that are outlined in Text 331, which is the 30% reduction of gross receipts, 300 or fewer employees, and falling within a low-income community. And you can find out if you're in a low-income community by checking the map. Now, what about that other $5 billion? That $5 billion will now go towards severely impacted businesses for an additional $5,000 of a supplemental grant. The only thing that changes here is they removed the substantial, okay? So the substantial was a 30% reduced. That was in the House bill, and that's been removed. And the days, okay? Like 28 days, 48 days, 42 days, we're gonna do all this stuff. No, that's gone as well, okay? That $5 billion will go to severely impacted businesses. This is now 10 or fewer employees suffering a 50% reduction in gross receipts. This is in addition to your $10,000, so you're gonna get $15,000, and is in a low income community. So the message here is everybody has to be in a low income community. And if you want the additional $5,000, you have to be 50% reduced and 10 or fewer employees. Now, to find out if you're 50% reduced, I had a gross income calculation formula here and a spreadsheet that I've been sharing with all of my viewers. You could reach out to me on Instagram if you want the spreadsheet. It basically shows you a chart of how you've reduced and tells you exactly what percentage you've reduced, following the guidelines here within the new rules here. So if you want that spreadsheet, you can follow the video. It's going to give you a step-by-step here. And if you want the spreadsheet, just find me on Instagram, go to the description, find me on Instagram, and I'll send it to you, okay? Because it's time to get our funds. It's time to get back to a state of normal, and it's time to get out there and start investing again. Right now in the description, you could check out Webull, M1 Finance, and BlockFi. Webull wants to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 after you deposit $100 into the platform. M1 Finance wants to give you a sign-on bonus. I believe it's now $10. It used to be $30, so it's pretty. You got to get in there when it's hot, right? So a $10 sign-on bonus after you deposit $100. You can take that $110 and invest it any which way you like. And BlockFi, deposit anywhere between $50 and $250 to secure your cryptocurrency, and you can earn about 8.6% on that. So pretty awesome stuff. I actually use all 3 of these platforms. I use other platforms too, but these are the 3 that I mainly focus on. Webull's pretty awesome. They let you play cool games like this. Check this out. You get to spin this wheel. I invited some friends, and every time I invite friends, I get a new chance to spin the wheel, and boom, got some free stocks. The other day I won this, $262 worth of free Facebook stocks. And if you don't like those stocks, you just trade them in and get yourself any stocks you want, right? It's pretty nice though. Webull's trying to promote building a portfolio here. So I think they're successful in doing that. You could follow me on Instagram by finding me in the description. Don't follow anybody else on this channel. We are getting much better at blocking these, but man, these hackers are just creating new ways to kind of penetrate through. Okay, so we will continue to fight here against all of these hackers. I thank you all again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.